Hello Aquarius and welcome to your reading. Let's start your readings. Let's see what's been happening with you in the past. And if you would like to go to my Instagram page, there are more readings, general as well as for your sign as well. So in the past, come out of the closet. So there is something, it could be directly related to the way you dress, the kind of clothes you wear. Maybe you've changed your style of your dressing style, let's say. Maybe you have been going through your closet. Maybe you're just revamping it, seeing what you want, what you don't like. Or maybe you're just wearing clothes which have been packed up for quite a long time, just going through your clothes. This is very literal and applicable to some of you, and for some of you, after a long period of, let's say, hibernation or staying secluded, you are slowly deciding to come out into the public light. Or after a long time you feel you want to mix with people, interact with them after being withdrawn for a long time. I mean, you've been in isolation, not being communicating with a circle or a community of friends, whatever. But now you do feel like communicating and connecting with a lot of people, right? Energy healing. So some of you, this could be the result of the energy healing you have been doing whilst you have been in isolation. And after having completed that, now you're ready to step out. Now you're ready to you've done the necessary work so that you can connect with people, right? Let's see what the tarot has to say. So there has been some kind of whatever this reason, the cause for this isolation has been, there has been a lot of healing work happening for you. You have done it yourself, and you probably just kind of clearing things for yourself. And now now that your energy has changed through this period of isolation or this period of seclusion, now you are seeing positive changes within you. And whatever energy changes have taken place, now you're able to come you have been able to meet people with a new energy of sorts. Here we have the Emperor card, right? So it does talk of having gotten your, let's say, you got your act together, you fixed things for yourself, you got organized, you decided that what you needed to do. And now you did all of that. You took full control of the situation. You have yet more masculine energy, King of Cups. These are very mature energies, the Emperor and the King. So you have been keeping your emotions under a lid. I just get a feeling that for quite a few of you, you've been healing your emotions, and that's why you have been staying secluded, maybe isolated, just to get a grip and handle and understanding of your emotional let's say state, whatever fluctuations, whatever it is that was disturbing you, what was emotionally kind of really wanting your attention so that it could get healed through the energy healing. You have been doing that, and now you see that after this having done all of that, you seem to be a lot more control of your emotions. But there seems to be in the past, that's what I was saying, some energy healing was required. There was a lot of emotional conflict happening with you, Aquarius, which you wanted a handle on, which you wanted a grip on, and that is why you were in seclusion. And I think now you have with the King of Cups and the Emperor, you have got a better understanding and a better handle and grip on your situation. That emotional equilibrium has been coming in, and now you're coming out as a lot more mature person, emotionally more mature and emotionally more stable. Emperor is all about stability. Let's look at your present, Aquarius. Alright, so nurture yourself. So having got that understanding, now you know that what makes you feel good, what works for you, what is adding to your to you, how to look after yourself emotionally, which in turn also reflects on how you look after yourself physically. And you realized detached from drama is all about moving away from, see, this is all drama, this kind of conflict, challenging others and things like that. It is all a drama basically, which attracts a lot of attention. And now you have realized how to detach yourself from this kind of emotional drama which actually plays on in your head. Maybe for some of you it actually happens at the physical level also. But having done that energy healing regarding your emotions, you now realize that what works for you and what doesn't work for you, that you would like to detach from this kind of any kind of a situation which causes and calls for any kind of conflict or challenge, now you have realized that you need to move away from that. See, we have this star card over here, which is a card of healing in many ways, and it is also a card of looking into the future. So here I can see that with this understanding, you've now realized that in the future you do not need this drama, you do not need this conflict. You need to move away from it because that is what nurtures you. If you're going to stay in this, it causes a lot of fluctuation and imbalance in your emotional energy, as well as you're more emotionally rather than mental and physical. And now you know what nurtures you, what heals you, what is a better perspective for the future. It's best to move away from any situation which calls for drama, challenge, conflict, or anything which disturbs you, right? You just want to move away from that. In the present, you have realized it, that this is something you just need to move away from, and just kind of be in a place which is, be with people which who support you, who nurture you emotionally, and where you get better vibes from. With the Chariot, you're all set to take control of this situation now. You're not going to let it go. You will not let the situation dictate to you. You are going to see where you are going to be and where you're not going to be. And again, we have another card of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And now you know how to approach a situation with your emotions a little under restraint. Maybe earlier on, any kind of conflict, maybe Aquarius, you had the tendency to jump into it, to sort it out, to get to handle it immediately. Now you know that you've learned that I need to move away from it, and anytime there is a situation which does trigger me, you know that I'm going to approach it very cautiously, and not give my emotions to that. I will not let it impact me emotionally very easily, because you have decided to keep your distance. The star is a card of the future as well, so you're going to keep your distance from these kind of situations, and even if they do persist, you're going to approach them with a lot of caution and a lot of care, and in a very distant and in a very aloof manner. These are the cards which are coming out for you in your the time to come. Okay, let's see. You have this card of Right. So maybe all of you, or maybe some of you, you have this. It will do you a lot of good to write down about this entire thing. Maybe some of you write articles, get them published, a blog, or anything. This kind of an experience is something which you can share with others, right? To free yourself from this, because when we write, when we express, the energy kind of gets released from our system. And this could also be freedom from such a situation, maybe such a let's say a pattern which has been with you for a long period of time. And follow your heart. So it's basically your whole reading focuses a lot on your emotions. Maybe earlier on these kind of situations would upset you tremendously, but now you know that you have done your energy healing, you've done your work, and you have freed your heart from these kind of lower vibrational situations and experiences, right? You have freed yourself from this. We've got detached from drama, which is again freedom. This is another card of freedom, which is telling just confirming to you that whatever you have done, you have freed yourself from such energies, Aquarius. Now let me just get some cards for this. Okay, you have the Page of Wands. Can we see? All right. You have the Page of Wands over here, which talks of, again, creating and, expressing your energy. We have the Right card over here, the card which urges you to write. And the Page of Wands is also somebody who loves to express, their creativity, which kind of backs this card of, which is telling you to write. We have the Page of, the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So even if you feel that right now you might be feeling a little you feel that you really need to spend some time by yourself, it's all right, because when you free yourself from a certain group, you do spend a lot more time on your own before you find somebody who is of your vibrational energy. But here with the Page of Pentacles, we do see that you have moved away from a certain circle, or you keep your distance from them. But don't worry, the universe is going to send you people, a new set of people, because we all need to we will only be with people who match our vibration, right? So you've detached yourself from one group, the new group is approaching you very soon. So with that, Aquarius, I'll wrap up your reading, and thank you for watching.